I've worked on the SCP Foundation for years and helped to hide the most impossible and dangerous things. Now, I think it's time for the world to know the truth.
In the hidden depths of a university campus lies a staircase. A staircase that defies the rules of architecture, physics, and sanity. Its designation, SCP-087. Its nature, a psychological and physical anomaly. Its reputation, one of the most fear-inducing encounters in Foundation history. Today, we descend. SCP-087 was first discovered in the early 2000s, buried within the maintenance wing of a university located somewhere in. It was behind a nondescript, unmarked door. No room number, no windows, just cold steel and a push-bar handle. Faculty had long avoided this section of the building, citing structural concerns, strange noises, and a lingering sense of unease. When the SCP Foundation received reports of students disappearing near the site, they took immediate interest. Upon forced entry, they found what is now designated as SCP-087, a simple concrete stairwell, descending downwards, with no visible end. At first glance, SCP-087 appears almost mundane. A concrete staircase, measuring approximately 13 steps per flight, with a 180-degree turn at each landing. The walls are painted a faded industrial grey. There's no railing, no signage, no exit markers. The only source of illumination, a single 20-watt light bulb positioned on each landing, spaced at intervals of exactly one flight. But these bulbs are barely functional, producing a radius of visibility no greater than 1.5 meters. And beyond that light, nothing but darkness. A darkness that resists all external lighting attempts. Flashlights, flares, even laser measurement devices, all rendered useless, swallowed by the abyss. But the darkness isn't the only thing lurking within SCP-087. Approximately 13 flights below the entrance point, subjects begin to report visual contact with SCP-087. A humanoid face, pale, emotionless, just two black pits, where eyes should be. SCP-087 does not speak. It does not breathe. It simply appears, floating, somehow, watching. Those who encounter it describe an overwhelming sense of dread, accompanied by accelerated heart rate, shortness of breath, and auditory hallucinations. The most common, the sound of a child crying, coming from somewhere far, far below. To better understand the anomaly, the Foundation authorized a series of controlled descents into SCP-087 using Class D personnel. 4 documented explorations, each more disturbing than the last. Experiment 1. D-8432 equipped with a lantern and audio recorder. After descending over 75 flights, he encountered SCP-087-1 for the first time. Panicked, D-8432 ascended rapidly. It took nearly 3 hours for him to reach the surface. Upon exit, he exhibited extreme paranoia and refused to speak about what he saw. Experiment 2. D-9035 equipped with a head-mounted camera. Footage showed continuous descent past 300 flights. But here's the anomaly. Based on estimated height and flight count, D-9035 should have been over a kilometer underground. Yet seismic readings showed no such space beneath the building. At 496 flights, visual contact with SCP-087-1 occurred again. The entity appeared at the bottom of the subject's light cone, motionless. But this time, it advanced. Rapid footsteps, heavy breathing, camera shaking wildly. The footage ended with a sudden drop and blackness. D9035 was never recovered. Experiment 3 and 4. Both subjects displayed signs of extreme psychological distress before contact was even made. Visual distortions, auditory hallucinations, and, in one case, SCP-087-1 appeared behind the subject, without warning, less than 2 meters away, despite being absent in the previous frame. Both D-Class were lost. Neither body has ever been retrieved. So, what is SCP-087? Some researchers propose it's a localized spatial anomaly, a dimensional fold, creating an endless loop of stairwells. Others believe the staircase itself is alive, feeding on fear, using SCP-087-1 as its predator. Attempts to map its depth, to find its base, to determine its true nature, have all failed. Geological surveys reveal solid bedrock where the stairwell should extend. There's no end, no bottom, only darkness, and something waiting inside it. Today, SCP-087 remains sealed, behind reinforced steel, under strict Foundation lock and key. No personnel are permitted to enter without Level 3 authorization. Motion sensors, thermal monitors, and audio equipment remain active at the entrance. And every few weeks, faint cries of the child still echo from below. Attempts to locate the source continue to fail. Some believe that SCP-087-1 waits at the bottom for the next unlucky intruder. Others fear that it is slowly coming up. If you ever find an unmarked door in an abandoned corridor, with cold air leaking from the gap beneath, do yourself a favor and don't open it.